So, are you starting to hear the buzz around AI voice generation? Sure you have. And you may have asked yourself, how are people doing it? Is it possible to create an AI clone of my voice and speak over faceless content or automate outbound calls with my own voice? Well, I've got the news for you. Yes, you can do just that. Today, I'm going to walk you through one of the best AI tools out there, ElevenLabs. A new AI speech synthesis platform. They didn't sponsor this video, so everything I'm going to share is my unfiltered take. I am going to show you how to clone your voice with AI, and we'll even measure how good it is. We'll also go over some of the other benefits on the platform: voice design, text-to-speech, speech-to-speech, and dubbing. There's also a recommended tool for improving your AI voice cloning process, which I'll share, and I hope it helps you, along with all my tips on how to best use ElevenLabs. Stay tuned. All right, so what you're gonna wanna do when you're ready is go to ElevenLabs.io. And up here top right, go ahead and sign up. And after you do, let's sign in. Okay, cool. So now that we're inside the ElevenLabs dashboard, this is what it looks like. It starts you off with their speech synthesis tool. Then they have a couple of other capabilities here on the top left, which we'll go over. But to start with, here's speech synthesis. What's really cool about this is you can take any text, upload it, and then get a vocal to speak it out. And you can record that and do all this really cool stuff with it. So for example, let me actually pull up text that I can add in here. All right, cool. So I'm grabbing something I had AI make me real quick. So here we pasted in some text. You'll notice we've got a name here. There's a couple of different pre-mades that come with the tool. We can search through these and you can play little samples. You've probably have heard at some point this voice, Adam.
Allow the world to live as it chooses, and allow yourself to live as you choose.
So this is a common voice that I've even heard on motivational or stoic, some type of like faceless content, something that's inspiring. So what's really cool is this voice is available that you can use. Sky's the limit. You can take an entire book, transcribe it, and then have an author, a pre-made voice, essentially orate that entire text. I mean, this is such a powerful tool with possibilities. So I'm going to go ahead and select Adam and then just click generate speech. And this will have him say these exact words.
Welcome, creators and innovators. Are you ready to unlock the power of artificial intelligence and revolutionize your content creation process? In this video, we'll explore how AI can supercharge.
Awesome, very cool. So what else can we do? So they've got the settings here. They have a model selection. Everything that I've looked up and read, basically just stick with the option V2 up here at the top. They've got an old V1, these two, multilingual and English, and also a turbo, but pretty much you're going to be set just using this V2. And it also has the 29 other languages available, which we'll get to later in this video. Awesome. So just by selecting that, keep it. So stability, similarity, and style exaggeration. Here are some ways to kind of adjust the tonality. Stability being on a more variable slant. This can make the speech a little bit more expressive on the left side. And then on the right side, a little bit more tighter and stable, which ends up kind of producing somewhat of a monotone sound. So the default is 79, and I played around with this. It's kind of the right spot for it. You can experiment, but for me, I find that 79 works well. Next, we've got similarity. So on the low end, it's going to kind of try to remove some background artifacts if possible. And then on the high end, it's really going to try to laser in on the speaker's voice. Again, something that you can kind of experiment down and up. So if we were to, let's see what this looks like. Similarity, you press generate speech, you can hear it played out.
Welcome, creators and innovators. Are you ready to unlock?
And then let's see if we raise it up all the way back up, let's say to 85%.
In this video, welcome, creators and innovators.
So to me, that one sounds a little bit better when it's just pushed all the way up. It's something you're just gonna have to kind of tweak and play around yourself, but they give you these toggles. The last one is style exaggeration. This one's gonna be kind of emphasizing how much you want the orator to exaggerate their tonal deliverability. And honestly, that's kind of like what the emotion is in the language of communication. It's being expressive. It's packing these highs and lows in your voice so that you've got kind of like a melody. And so I find that having this kind of ramped up to the high end also works out pretty well. So these are pretty much the toggles that you have. It all kind of comes out of the box pretty nifty. You can kind of mess around with it a little bit, but that's essentially text to speech. You can really do anything with this. You can actually go to YouTube videos already built that don't have a face on it, like a person. You can use YouTube transcript. You can transcribe all that, ask ChatGPT or something to clean it out for speakability, for readability, and then you can plug that into this so that then you have essentially at your control any type of voice actor to essentially narrate any text, and that could be uploaded and pushed out there to the internet for people to enjoy the experience. So it's really cool capability. Awesome. So let's see what the other side. Speech to speech is pretty straightforward. You can essentially, if you already have an audio file, you can upload that and it'll just take your words and then you could just mask it with a new voice. An alternative is if you wanted, you could just record audio. So here, I'll just go ahead and show. Let's record. Press this button. This will start showing. Welcome, creators and innovators. Are you ready to unlock the power of artificial intelligence and revolutionize your content creation process? Well, in this video, we'll explore how AI can supercharge your creativity, save you time, and help you produce amazing content at scale. Then just by pausing that, I can essentially generate the speech.
Welcome, creators and innovators. Are you ready to unlock the power of artificial intelligence and revolutionize your content creation process? Well, in this video, we'll explore how AI can supercharge.
So there you have it. Any audio file or something you want to just speak to it and be like, hey, just go ahead and take this into a new voice and we can switch this up on demand. So let's say there's another voice in here. We want to use Nicole. We select Nicole.
Welcome, creators and innovators. Are you ready to unlock the power of artificial intelligence and revolutionize your content creation process? Well, in this video, we'll explore how AI can supercharge your creativity, save you time, and help you produce amazing content at scale.
So if there's any video that you like listening to, maybe something you wake up to, maybe something you go to sleep to, then try to imagine, like, what if you took that video, you got the text out, and instead you wanted a new voice and you want to post this to your YouTube channel. This is how you would do that. Awesome. So let's go to the next one. Let's actually unpack a little bit more about the voices. So here in voices, we can craft lifelike voices, clone our own voice, and discover a community of featured ones. Awesome. So by pressing this button right here, we've got some options: voice design, instant voice cloning, voice library, and our professional voice cloning process. So voice design is pretty straightforward. Voice design is where you've got some kind of parameters that they have available that you can kind of work with, a female or male. So let's say I wanted to do a male, let's say young, and we want an Australian accent. Accent strength, I want this pretty high up here. And so they give us some text right in here already. So by clicking generate, this is going to give you just a randomized voice output based on what you selected for you to hear. So you can try this a couple times until you like the voice, and then you can use that voice and save it.
First, we thought the PC was a calculator. Then we found out how to turn numbers into letters, and we thought it was a typewriter.
Didn't like that one.
First, we thought the PC was a calculator. Then we found out how to turn numbers into letters, and we thought it was a typewriter.
I'm not too impressed with that. All right, let's see. Let me go a little more middle age. Just put some sass in it.
First, we thought the PC was a calculator. Then we found out how to turn numbers into letters, and we thought it was a typewriter.
That's definitely not Australian. All right, give me an Indian. Let's see an Indian voice.
First, we thought the PC was a calculator. Then we found out how to turn numbers into letters, and we thought it was a typewriter.
All right, that's a little bit better. Let's hear African. Try that one.
First, we thought the PC was a calculator. Then we found out how to turn numbers into letters, and we thought it was a typewriter.
Cool, I like that one. All right, so use voice. I'm going to call this African alchemist voice. All right. So just like that, you can create your own from the voice design selection, and then that'll save it here. You've got up to 30 that they give you as a part of the plan. All right, so let's do instant voice cloning next. This is really cool. So this is really where I think this technology gets like its credit. You can, with a small sample of your voice, give the AI the ability to then, with any text, speak out in your voice as many times and for any length that you want. So if you wanted to read a book that might take you 5 hours, you just upload a 30-second clip of your voice. Then you can upload all the text of that book, and then it would narrate it for you. So I'm going to do this right now and show you how this works. So I'm going to go ahead. We have an option to upload a file, or we can record. I think it's pretty simple if we just use the record feature. Now I'm going to use the text that I've got already handy. Welcome, creators and innovators. Are you ready to unlock the power of artificial intelligence and revolutionize your content creation process? In this video, we'll explore how AI can supercharge your creativity, save you time, and help you produce amazing content at scale. Imagine having a tireless digital assistant that can generate ideas, write drafts, and even create visuals, all tailored to your unique style and brand. With AI content generation, that future is here today. All right, so now that we've recorded that sample and it has it, we just press the hereby. Yes, AI, you can analyze my voice, and voila, just like that. So just by pressing use, this is going to enable us to come back to the text-to-speech window. And let's see if I remove this text and move things forward. By checking this, you can see I've got recently used. Here's my professional one, and here's my cloned already checked. That's the one I just created. And then generate speech. Whether you're a marketer, blogger, social media manager, or any type of content creator, AI tools can amplify your abilities and take your work to the next level. Get ready to discover how this groundbreaking technology can transform your workflow and unleash your full creative potential. Let's dive in and explore the exciting world of AI-powered content creation. Wow. So just like that, you upload your voice and you can start typing and create whole new videos and pieces of content for self-use, for sharing, for publishing, just right here on demand. I mean, wow, this is incredible.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
So let's come back. Let's go over some more of the options and voices. They have a voice library. So get this, a community of other AI voice enthusiasts are already creating really cool voices that you can sample and you can use yourself. So for instance, here's the TV actress at Disney's Kim Possible.
Hey there, it's Christy Carlson Romano. You might recognize me from Disney's iconic animated series Kim Possible, or from popular TV shows like Even Stevens. Beyond the screen, I've graced the Broadway stage as Belle in Beauty and the Beast, released hit pop songs.
Wow, so this TV star from Kim Possible now has her voice available that we can use and do as a voiceover to any type of media. I mean, just think about the potential of creating new videos, new animation series, and using these incredible voices. So here's someone for a potential book.
Let her go now. That'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. If you don't.
Okay, incredible. Let's hear another one.
Introducing the Danish voice behind YouTube, Disney Plus, and Siemens. Professional, charismatic, and ready to bring your audio project to life.
Oh, that's a deep voice. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that we can now explore how to take these available voices or our own voice and work them into AI programs, AI assistants that can do outbound calling for us. We can explore how to create content with other voices, how we can create our entire own enjoyable series of animations, movies. There's gonna be an explosion of people creating content in such a really unique and creative way. I mean, we're only just scratching the surface. Yeah, this is wild. All right, so coming back to the other option, for those individuals that have enough content, the professional voice cloning, which I've already done, that does take 30 minutes of minimum of a sample in order to get a professional voice clone. And in fact, they even recommend having up to an entire 3 hours. So that's something, if you have the bandwidth to have that audio available, or you're already a podcaster, or you already have that with a high quality mic, then I'd highly recommend checking that out. But honestly, after doing the professional voice cloning, the instant voice cloning is already pretty solid. And so for the majority of use cases and to get things going, I think instant voice cloning is going to solve that for you. Okay, cool. So now that we've gone over voices, let's go over dubbing. So what dubbing does is you can import a video from, let's say, a YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, and it'll actually take that video and it'll enable you to take your voice and orate now in any other of the 29 available languages. So it can instantly transcribe your voice or anyone's video and do it in another language. I mean, this is incredible. This is essentially enabling everyone to market to anybody anywhere in the world in their own native language. I mean, this is profound. So translation on demand. So let me show you how this works. So Alexander test. Let's say I'm going to do source language English, and I'm going to want to do this in Spanish. But give me one moment. Let me go ahead and upload recent. All right, so now I'm uploading a video that I posted to Instagram. This will create a dubbing studio, which I found was still a little glitchy, but it enables you to instantly create not just one transcription in one language, but multiple more. So we can go over that. They'll give you a 50% credit reduction if you add a watermark, so that helps with their branding when you share it, which I'll keep. I'll go ahead and create this. And this just kind of takes about a minute for it to convert and finish. All right, it's done. So over here on the right, let's go to edit. So here's the dubbing studio. It's got the video on the top right. Over here on the left-hand side, it's got the text. You can see the original speaker 1, speaker 2. And if I click Spanish, this will add Spanish layer. And then when I go ahead and press play,
Así es como la mayoría de ustedes usan ChatGPT. Dame 10 ideas de contenido. Eso es terror. Déjame enseñarte cómo usar ChatGPT correctamente en menos de 30. Encuentra un video viral de YouTube, sabe que está en tu nicho. Y luego copia el enlace. Pégale el enlace.
So just like that, a Instagram video or any other potential video, you can upload whatever words in a language, you can convert that to any other language. Yes, maybe you're going to solve a problem with some of the captions if it's fixed into the video, but just the capability that you can easily convert to any other language at scale instantly is incredible. So here we have the plus sign. I found this to be a little buggy, but you can then add another target language as another layer for you to use. So if we wanted to do something like Russian, let's hear what that would be.
Вот как большинство из вас используют ChatGPT. Дайте мне 10 идей контента. Вот это ужас. Позвольте научить вас правильно использовать ChatGPT за меньше, чем 30 секунд.
So just like that, experimenting around a little bit, finding the ways that we can get that transcription, then we can export this if we'd like, hand it to our video editor or work it in another program to smoothly ensure that that new audio layer is working on top of the media in the way that we want it. Right, excellent. So let me come back to ElevenLabs. All right, so that wraps up dubbing. Instant way to get your videos in over 29 different languages, an incredible feature that'll only get better over time. Really cool, awesome job, ElevenLabs. So how does this work? What does pricing look like? Really, ElevenLabs is, I think, pretty fair in their pricing. They've got a free forever plan that comes with a certain number of characters per month. So that's the text that you're using, up to 10 minutes of audio. You can actually play around with the 29 languages converting and a few more other features in the free forever plan. I did find that in order to clone your own voice, they do paywall that behind the creator plan. So you do have to upgrade to their $22 a month, which I think is kind of reasonable, just depending on, are you going to be able to like really use this in whatever use case that you have to benefit from. But all in all, I think it's a solid product. You've got the ability to also here actually in the starter plan, clone your voice with as little as 1 minute of audio. So I stand corrected. The creator plan has the professional voice cloning that you would need to upgrade to $22 a month. For the starter plan, you're going to actually be able to upload your own voice in as little as 1 minute of audio and get that clone so that you can use for just $5 a month. So that's pretty cool. So free plan forever. You can start using the product, play around with it. In order to clone your own voice, you will have to have the starter $5 a month plan. If you want more out of the product and upload a larger sample of 30 minutes to 3 hours, get the professional voice cloning, that is going to require the creator monthly plan at $22 a month. So all in all, I think a pretty fair structure to pricing, and I think a product that you definitely want to check out and at least get to understand that how easy it is that you can clone your own voice with AI. So check out ElevenLabs. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. It really helps me grow the channel, and I appreciate the support and looking forward to having you on the next video teaching you more about how to use AI. Thanks, guys. AI Alex out.